All right. I can't even believe it. But the 76ers have gotten LeBron James.
And
Sure.
this is something that we've been following for, a couple of weeks now. 3 weeks, I want to say, at least.
Yeah. It
And
been
who
about
ever
20
thought that he
something
was
days
actually going to come here?
and he's actually coming here. This is actually insane.
And
When I first got that notification, I was shaking.
like, I got the notification and I immediately had to open it and be like, okay, this is real shams this
This,
time, right?
this
This
is this
isn't
is
fake
this is
shams.
real Shams Charania. This is
I
not
was
like
like, this isn't fake shams,
this
right?
is not a fake account. This is not a fake post. This is real. This is LeBron James.
And as soon as I saw it was real, I was like, holy shit.
Like,
And I
oh
was like, I need to tell Andrew. And I went to go text you, and I think you were already in the process of texting me.
yeah, I think so. I think I was pretty much just rapidly going around trying to tell everybody, like, yo, we just got LeBron. We just got LeBron.
And with LeBron, this clearly makes the 76ers the favorites for the East.
This is, yes. And when I was looking at ESPN, because they were showing a graphic and they were showing the favorites for the East and the West, and the two favorites for the West were Oklahoma City and San Antonio,
Oh,
and
yeah.
two favorites for the East were the Sixers and Knicks.
And maybe we should sit here and actually thank the Knicks for sweeping us 4-0.
Yeah, we
Because
really should.
if that never happens, then I don't think we get LeBron James.
I really don't know. I really am utterly shocked
Like,
because
if the Knicks don't win the finals, they probably sign LeBron.
the fact that the Knicks came into our house, took over our stadium, embarrassed us, and that basically cost Daryl Morey's job, and that's a gift from God right there.
The
It's a free
Mother's
gift
Day
from God.
massacre ended up being a huge gift to the city of Philadelphia.
Yeah, a huge gift.
Who would have thought?
Daisy was announced on sometime in June, and on July 1st, he was okay. So he was announced on June 4th as the president of basketball operations. 3 weeks later, trades for Jaylen Brown. That immediately changes the direction that LeBron James is going to play in. Because when he's looking at the teams that he wants to play for, and he had his list down to, a couple of teams, and you saw the Rich Paul whiteboard when they were first looking at it, and they put Philly on there. You have Cleveland. He could have gone home to Cleveland, and he could have ended it where it started, and he could have played with Harden and Donovan Mitchell and Evan Mobley, or he could have gone back to South Beach, played with Bam, played with Giannis, or he could have gone to Golden State and played with Curry and Draymond.
Oh
But
yeah,
out
there
of
were plenty of people,
all
plenty
the
of
teams,
places.
he chose the Sixers because they believe they have the most sought after complete roster with Tyrese Maxey, VJ Edgecombe, Jaylen Brown, and now Joel Embiid. That one place, that one position they needed to fill in, and look where LeBron fit. He fit perfectly.
Oh yeah,
And
I
what?
mean he's able to slot right into the four,
Yup.
and he's able to be a primary ball handler, and he's able to direct traffic. He doesn't have to be the main scoring option. He can just
Mm-hmm.
kind of be a facilitator and save his energy for when later on in the season when he's really going to need it and when the team's really going to need
But
him.
the team's really going to need it, yeah, because
Yeah.
this team is going to
And
have the minimum for this team is going to have to be like I'm thinking this team has to win at least 60 games.
regular season, I'm not even worried about it. I'm like,
I'm not either. We're going to make the postseason, but
as long as we make the postseason as a top three seed, I don't see any reason why the Sixers shouldn't be able to
that should be like
make the finals.
that should be a must. The 3 seed, and ESPN and Stephen A. Smith was saying. They're like, the Sixers, they're a championship contender, right? And he was like, absolutely, it's championship or bust.
Yeah, championship favorites at this
Yep,
point. Like you don't
exactly.
sign LeBron James for any other reason than he's coming here to win a championship.
Exactly.
He laid that out in his tweet that he's coming here to win.
He
He's
wanted to
coming here
join
because this team is the most complete roster that, you know, was one of the destination teams that he was thinking of.
and
And it has one of the best rosters in the NBA now.
the rumors were out there saying like, oh, what if LeBron, what if he has to stay in California because his family's there, and it was a difficult family situation, and he was somehow able to get his whole family on board and able to, he was able to convince his wife and his daughter and his Bryce, who's at Arizona, and he's able to get Bronny, who's on the Lakers.
Still, yeah.
And yeah, and they said he was going to remain with the Lakers at least. So it's pretty much the Rich Paul effect. Tyrese Maxey was the one guy that was basically facilitating the whole thing. And they were saying they were getting calls from not just him, but Jaylen Brown, Joel Embiid, Josh Harris.
Bob Myers.
The only coach he spoke to was Nick Nurse.
And what a job Nick Nurse has now in front of him. What an easy job he's got.
Was stuck with freaking podcasts and Paul George. A bench that couldn't do anything.
Like, think about it. The last 3 years here, he's just been sitting here dealing with injury after injury.
Awful front office construction.
Now he's probably like, dude, this is going to be a walk in the fucking park compared to the previous seasons. Like, holy shit.
And you got to imagine that even now, not just the starting lineup, but also the bench is fantastic compared to what it was last year. There's 5 players on that bench that could be starting lineup.
They're so much deeper than they were last year.
100%.
Yeah, like with the signing of Simons and Wade, and Hawkporty coming in. Now Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is going to be joining.
The LeBron effect, bringing people over.
Oh yeah, the Sixers are now that destination team.
They are
all the veterans that are only going to play the last 25 games of the season, or like the people who are trying to get bought out of their contracts because they're on bad teams in the final year of their deals and they want to go ring chase. Here is the destination they're coming to now. This is the place they all want to go. This is everyone's first destination now that LeBron is here.
It is pretty crazy because it's just crazy to me. The viewership's going to go up, the attendance is going to go up, and don't think that the ticket prices is going to go up too.
Oh yeah, ticket prices are going to be at least $50 higher every night.
When the Lakers came to town, that was always the most expensive game. The Lakers was always the most expensive game because everyone wanted to LeBron, and he's going to play 41 games here. Imagine how much it's going to be,
bro. He might play 82.
Yeah. Well, 41
over 2 seasons. He might play 82 games there.
Fucking 2 seasons.
It's not just a 1-year deal. This is a 2-year deal.
He has the player option for that second season.
Yeah. So if he ends up really liking it here and he wants to play that one last year, especially if they win like this year and he's got a chance to tie Jordan's 6, there's no way he's going to ride out without at least giving that a shot.
No, he's going to go for 6. He has to.
100%. Because you got to think, if he gets to 6, there's no denying that he's the greatest of all time anymore at that point. Because
he already is the greatest of all time.
Well, yeah, I know, but people still like to make the argument, well, Jordan was 6 for 6, blah, blah, blah. Well, LeBron went 6 for 11. So,
yeah.
The fact he was
LeBron also did it on, currently right now, 3 different teams. And if the Sixers do win, it would be his 4th.
Right. And it's not like he was joining those other teams as like some, role player, bench player, scrub or something like that. Like, no, he was he goes to a team and he completely alters the direction of
Changes the
that
direction of
franchise.
the franchise. I mean, the dude's about to be 42 in December, and he's still dropping 20 points a game.
And he's still able to put the team on his back when it's
Yeah.
necessary.
Yep.
Like Jordan would not be able to do that. I'm sorry. We saw what Jordan looked like toward the end
Yeah.
of his career with the Wizards. It was not
Yep.
anything
That
like
was
what LeBron looks like.
nothing like
It is
LeBron
nothing,
James. Nope.
nothing like it. That just goes to show, like, the dedication that LeBron has. You know, everyone loves to say, like, Jordan had the dedication. He was hungry. You know, like,
Well,
he
LeBron
had
has
that dog mentality.
he has the
LeBron
dedication thing
definitely has
though.
it too.
He has it. Like he literally said that he was contemplating retirement after the season.
Yeah.
So to
And
think
he
that
was like, nah, I ain't ready to hang it up yet.
he ain't ready to hang it up like that, and especially for players like LeBron, who
After
would
23 seasons,
after
he's still
23
not ready
seasons,
to hang it up. He's like,
and
nah, I got more in me.
he would have gone on a retirement tour, a farewell tour. There's no way he would have just called it quits after that.
Yeah, as much as he wants to say that he heavily contemplated retirement, he probably did heavily contemplate it, but whether or not that it was ever going to be a realistic move or realistic outcome that he was going to retire, I definitely feel like he would have
Announced that
rather had that
before
farewell tour, you
he
know?
left
Yeah.
the Los Angeles Lakers.
Yeah, especially with, the reception that Kobe got with his farewell
Yep.
tour, even though Kobe was a villain to a lot of different teams over the years. No one cared at the end of his career. They all just wanted to celebrate and appreciate the legend. And that is 100% what's going to happen whenever LeBron calls it quits for
Yeah,
his
and
final year.
it literally feels like because he said this is his last decision, so this will be his last
His last
contract.
team.
Yeah.
And as long as they, are able to pack that stadium every night, which
Oh,
obviously they're going to do.
They're going to be packing that stadium because not only do you have LeBron, you have everybody else. You have Joel Embiid still. You have up and coming VJ Edgecombe. You have Jaylen Brown in his freaking prime, which I'm still in shock how the Sixers were able to even get him. And you still have
Just take a
Tyrese
bow,
Maxey in his
Mike
prime.
Yancey, dude. Like, the fact that he was able to get all of this done in
One off
2
season.
months.
Yeah.
In
He must
2
have
months,
must have
dude.
got off the plane to Philadelphia and had a pep talk with Howie Roseman or something.
Bro, he must have been calling people while he was on the flight here
Yeah,
from Cleveland.
he must have. He has
Because, like,
to have been.
dude, 2 months in and you signed or you acquired 2 finals MVPs
Mm-hmm.
within 60 days of each other. Like, just think about how insane of a statement that is. If that was any other sport, if that was baseball and you got 2 different World Series champion or
World Series MVPs.
World Series
Same
MVPs from
off
different
season.
teams
And
and
it's,
got them in here in 60 days, we
oh
would all
my
be losing
goodness.
our fucking minds.
We would.
Everyone would be saying this is the greatest GM in the history of sports, especially if it was Howie Roseman that did it. Oh my
Oh
goodness.
yeah.
You know that everyone would be saying this is the greatest GM in the history of sports.
100%.
So take a bow, Mike Yancey, because what a way to kick off your fucking tenure here.
Yeah.
What a way to get started, dude.
Oh my goodness.
Holy shit. You turned this team from being a playoff fringe playoff team to a NBA championship title favorite in 2 months, and we still have another month and a half before training camp really gets underway.
Yeah, like before even media day,
Right.
that media day picture is going to be so sick. Seeing all 5 of them in
dude, imagine what the calendar's
jersey.
gonna look nice. Calendar is gonna be amazing.
Oh, 100%. They're already selling out the preseason games. That's how crazy it is.
I mean, LeBron they they had what the black LeBron jersey go up last night, and that sold out
That sold
within
out
I think
instantly.
10 minutes. Like
Yeah, they don't ship out until the end of August, and the jersey sold out instantly.
sold out. Like sorry if you really wanted to get one because you're not going to be able
They're
to at
not.
least
They're
for a
not
little
going to be
while.
able to. They're going to be sold out. You're better off getting one off like a Chinese website. And
Better go to Alibaba or some shit
I
because
still
like,
can't even get a Jaylen Brown jersey.
dude, just and now you're going to have the whole bandwagon effect of there's going to be people now who are rooting and loving for the Sixers
Because of
purely for the
LeBron.
fact that LeBron is here.
Yep.
You
That's
know?
the thing. There's people that I've been to elementary school with, middle school, that have grown up as well. One person I went to elementary school with is a huge Warriors fan, and he's a Warriors fan still to this day because of Steph
Mm-hmm.
Curry.
I am kind of too.
And
Like,
I know people who are still Cavs fans because of LeBron.
yeah, and now they're going to be able to cheer for LeBron on the hometown team, which
Yep.
is, like the fact that we've got an NBA legend and the best player in NBA history chose Philadelphia as the place to finish his career.
Mm-hmm.
People just need to understand the magnitude of what that means, not just for the Sixers, but for every other sports team in this city.
In the city, like
You don't think that
everyone.
other players are going to look at LeBron coming here and be like, wow, LeBron chose to really go outside of the box and go to Philadelphia, especially if he ends up, halfway through the season, he comes out and says how much he loves playing here, how much the fans really like bring the energy and make like every night feel like it's a great night. You're going to get players from all
Everywhere.
over different
And
sports wanting to come here.
I was looking at I was looking at Twitter and I was seeing all the reactions from all the players. You have players like Kyle Hamilton on the Ravens who photoshopped himself in a Sixers jersey that said "Welcome to the" said I'm a Sixers fan now. You
Yeah.
you got LeSean McCoy going on live video and tweeting out that they got LeBron. You got Saquon Barkley asking him when we going golfing. You got Lane Johnson tweeting about it. You got Bryce
Bro, Allen
Harper.
Iverson posted a
Al-
little video earlier
Allen
today, too,
Iverson.
being like, oh, dude, the 76ers better win a championship now.
They have to. You got,
Charles
VJ
Barkley
Edgecombe.
speaking on it,
You got LeBron meme. You got, what's his face? Tyrese Maxey screaming his butt off. Yeah, Charles
Like,
Barkley did speak on it too. And he said it's arguably one of the greatest months in Philadelphia sports history.
yeah, this is probably, I want to say, hands down, the biggest free agent signing that has ever come here for any team. Can
Yeah.
we agree on that? Like, it's definitely
There's
another step up from Bryce Harper coming
there's
here. It
yeah.
100% is.
Bryce, don't get me wrong. Bryce Harper is still a great free agent signing. You
Oh,
were getting
yeah,
a guy that
100%.
who was
But it's
going.
not like Bryce Harper is Babe Ruth. Like,
It's
we got
not.
the Babe Ruth of fucking
We
basketball
did.
to come here.
And Bryce Harper showed us, he brought us to the World Series. He won an MVP here, and he is freaking prime. You have Saquon Barkley, who won the Super Bowl Offensive Player of the Year. You know, Zach Wheeler, even like,
Yeah, because Wheeler did choose to come here too, didn't he?
yep. And he came from
Yeah.
the Mets.
Yeah.
He
Came from
went
the rival.
and came from the rival Mets and completely changed his career.
What, dude, he had so many injuries with the Mets, and then he came here, and literally the only injury he's had has been like the random thoracic outlet syndrome. Other
Yep.
than that, he's been like completely healthy since he's been a Philly.
And after the thoracic outlet syndrome, he's been the same.
I know. He's been freaking fantastic. He
Oh my
still has a
goodness.
freaking 2.2 ERA. Like,
It's insane.
my goodness, this man. But back to LeBron, because, dude, when I got the news, I was just sitting on my couch. I don't even think I had really started my day yet because it was what? It was like 12 o'clock when the news broke.
Yeah, it was around 11:30, 12 o'clock
Yeah.
when the
So
news started getting
I
out
had
there.
woken up maybe like an hour or two beforehand. It was my one day off of the week. I was like, all right, nice. I get to just have a nice, relaxing day. And then that like came across my
And
phone, and I
dude,
was like,
the
I am
notification
not
comes
relaxed
up,
anymore.
and I'm sitting in the car, and the notification pops up, and it says LeBron James to sign with the Sixers. I'm like, no way, no way. And then I had to go check. I had to go check Shams Charania because
Dude, I had the same exact reaction. I was
I
like,
was
there's
like,
no fucking way
I
this is
need to go
real.
check Shams Charania real quick, and it was true. It said breaking and had the Photoshop of LeBron and had the 2 years, 8 million, and I kept getting all these messages. I was like, oh my goodness.
It had him in the black Sixers jersey, dude.
Yep.
Dude, I really want them to just bring that back as like the official home jersey of the
They have
season.
to, but they're not.
Like,
They already said they're not bringing it back. But it's such a
oh
good
my
jersey.
gosh, dude, I would like the, you got to see LeBron in that thing every night.
You have to. That's such
I
a
mean, I
nice.
do like the jerseys they have now. There's nothing wrong with the jerseys
Like
that they have now.
they're nice jerseys, but
They are nice
the
jerseys.
black jersey are just so nice.
It's just the black is so iconic. You know,
That
that black
that
jersey with the
Allen,
Sixers logo and the basketball swoosh underneath is just such an iconic logo
such a
and
nice
iteration of
jersey.
the actual team.
Brings back memories of old Sixers memories, like Allen Iverson
Oh
and
yeah.
you know with
And
Kembe and fuck what's his name Iguodala.
I know that like they did have to do the whole rebrand because of the fact that they sucked for so long. But like, man, it would be nice if they just brought it back
That
even
would be
for one season.
such a night. Yeah, even for one season, even for
Like
one more season.
just as a one off. Like you don't have to do it permanently. Just do it for LeBron.
You know,
Like
it'd be nice for one more season or even two more seasons if we got Matt Cord back as well.
yeah, I think he is coming back to announce.
Oh my goodness, no
I'm
way.
pretty sure he is
No
because he
way.
literally joined 97.5 and introduced LeBron on the radio
Oh
station.
my goodness, I need to
Like
watch that.
he did the LeBron James.
Oh my goodness.
And dude, it was awesome. Man. It was fucking awesome. I was like, holy shit, it's real. It's
Oh
fucking
my
real. Like,
goodness. Oh my.
yeah, no, if you haven't seen that clip, I highly advise you to
Yeah.
go
I'm gonna have to
to go
go on
check it out.
97.5. I'm gonna have to take a look at it.
Because, dude, when I heard that, I had goosebumps. I was like, oh, man,
Dude,
dude.
it's
Like,
one of the
can you
greatest.
imagine him throwing down a dunk and that's what you hear over the loudspeaker? Like, dude, chills
It's
down
gonna
the
be
spine.
it's gonna be Jaylen Brown and LeBron James getting announced back to back.
Like, dude, opening night is going to be ridiculous.
And I'm trying to get the tickets for it. They don't have the single game tickets out. All they have are the season tickets.
Yeah, the season package plans out right now.
And they don't have the
They don't have individual stuff because I don't even think that the
nope.
NBA has figured out what the scheduling is.
Yeah, they don't even know there's no schedule release yet.
Right. So they still got to figure
And
out what all the games are going
I'm
to
seeing
be.
a lot of people saying like, "Oh, what if they play Boston on opening night? Or what if they play the Knicks on opening night? Or what if they play, one of the two on Christmas?" Because
Definitely, it would definitely be great TV to have the Sixers against the Knicks opening night, I feel like.
the Sixers are going to get more nationally televised games. And that's
Oh,
going to be a fact
100%.
now. They just brought in so much nationally
And
televised games because
you
everyone
can
needs to watch LeBron.
you can book them for 7:30 Christmas night
You
already.
could. And
You
it'll
can
be
book them
nice because
already for 7:30 Christmas night, dude. Like
you could watch the games at 7 o'clock. You don't have to watch them at 10.
like remember back when we had like Ben Simmons and they would play on Christmas Day, but it would be like 1 o'clock because they
Yeah.
weren't like still like the prime time. Like they
I
now
remember
have the prime time NBA Christmas Day
I
slot.
remember back in 2019 for Christmas, I went to see the Sixers play the Milwaukee Bucks on Christmas.
That
And
was what, 3 o'clock game, right?
that was I think like 12:30 or 1 o'clock on Christmas.
Okay, yeah, it was the earliest game of the
Yeah,
day.
it was the earliest game, and they won that game too. I remember, God, who? I think it was like Furkan Korkmaz that had like who had the dagger.
Dude, what a name.
I know.
What a drawback. Holy crap. It
I
hasn't
remember
even been that long since he hasn't been here. It's been what, like 3 seasons?
it hasn't. I remember this game so much. This is actually crazy.
But dude, I like after the announcement happened or after the news broke, I was sitting there, I was watching LeBron highlights. I was getting myself all energized,
I was
all
sitting
like
there
get
watching
excited.
all the ESPN guys, and they were saying like, "This is why LeBron chose the city. This is why LeBron did this." And I was hearing other guys saying like, LeBron came here because of Tyrese Maxey and the clutch sports. That honestly came in so clutch, by the way.
It did. And regardless of whatever the reason is that he came here, doesn't matter because he's here now. Like
Yeah, and he's here for 2 seasons.
yeah. So the fact that this has actually like happened and like
This is
I had
real.
almost forgotten about it like overnight. Like I went to sleep and I woke up and I was like, holy shit, LeBron is part of the
LeBron
76ers.
is still a
Like,
76er.
yeah, like I still had like that same like holy shit energy when I woke up
Like
this
it just
morning
feels
today.
like imagine telling somebody this 8 years ago that the Sixers would be getting, or telling someone when the Celtics won the finals, saying like the Sixers would have Jaylen Brown on their team. 2 weeks later, they have LeBron James on their team.
Like
It just doesn't. It's like literally a loss for words.
the direction of this franchise and the fact that they just did a complete 180 is absolutely incredible from Bob Myers, from Mike Gansey, as much as I don't want to admit it, from Josh Harris.
Josh Harris.
Like,
I mean, he was out there probably talking to LeBron as well, which is
I mean,
true.
hey, Bob Myers ain't here without Josh Harris.
Yeah, he's not, and
If there's no Josh Harris, there's no Bob Myers. So,
Bob Myers is known for building that dynasty with Golden State, and he believes now that he can win with the Sixers.
and now that they do have basically their entire roster like filled at this point, you know that there's going to be moves that they make during the trade deadline and stuff like that. But
Yeah, yeah, they'll have to. But I don't. I feel like this team is already complete. You don't need to go out and get another player at this trade deadline. This team is already complete. You don't really need much.
no, you don't need much. It would just be, marginal upgrades here or there, or like say someone, goes down with like some type of tweak or an injury.
Yeah, exactly.
You just get,
Not like a
some backup or follow up plan, something like that.
Yeah. It's not like we need to shell out our whole system and to get some rentals. Dave
But
Dombrowski.
I just want to highlight the fact that remember when Bob Myers went to the introductory press conference and he said that he would not have chose to be the president of basketball operations for the 76ers if Josh Harris wasn't willing to go over the luxury tax.
And Josh Harris ducked the luxury tax.
And now it seems like they're right up against it.
They were right up against it. Yep.
So I
They
just
had
want,
with
like,
their
I'm hoping that that means if there is like some type of hole that they need to fill, that we can take Bob Myers at his word and actually
go
have
over
some
the tax.
faith that they might be willing to go over that first apron for the remainder of the season during the trade deadline in order to win a championship.
Yeah, and it's definitely possible. I mean, this team is so complete. I mean, you really don't have any you really can't make like a oh no, we're gonna duck the tax. We're gonna trade away rising superstar for a couple first round. But no, we're going to go over the tax. We're gonna take the penalty.
Yeah, they're in a position where they have to.
They have to.
And
Yeah.
if it ends up coming around again this season where they don't end up doing it. Maybe they just don't end up going over because they don't feel like there's no like move that they really need to make. And if that's the case, that's different. But if there's like a clear like hole that they need to fill and the Sixers still don't go out and fill it, even though you had the comments from Bob Myers of what he said, then are you going to lose a little bit of faith in Josh Harris, maybe?
I feel like I kind of lost faith in him already. I feel like I've lost faith in him for a while, but I feel like I've regained a marginal amount because I feel like this is mostly done by Bob Myers and Mike Gansey.
Well, yeah, it definitely is their, you
Hmm.
know, it's more their responsibility than it has been Josh Harris's. But I definitely think that them coming out and saying that is something that probably LeBron noticed as well, and something that LeBron probably took into consideration.
Oh yeah,
Because
he had to have.
if during that introductory press conference they say that, we're still going to do whatever we can to like get under the tax or whatever the case may be, then that's definitely a deterrent for LeBron coming here because he's going to be like, oh, well, no matter what, there's not going to put, the best team on the court because they're just trying to save money. So I wonder if that played into his decision making at all. The fact that I don't know if that's something he spoke with,
Yeah, I don't
Josh Harris
know.
about or something,
And
because I would
I
find it
don't,
very hard to believe if LeBron would come here if he didn't have that guarantee from Josh
I
Harris,
don't know
where
if he was
if
looking.
LeBron came to him and was like, yo, we need this player or we need this player by the deadline in order to get a championship.
Mhm. I don't,
And you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, I know what you mean.
I feel like that's something that they definitely had to have discussed.
And he was
And there's no way that they're going to go through the same thing this year at the trade deadline.
no, they won't. They won't ever do that again because they don't have a freaking terrorist running the organization.
There's no more.
There's
There's no more grunting, slobbering pig that's at the freaking
no
microphone.
more crumble cookie.
Like, dude, the thing that just like Daryl Morey was just like he was just gross. Feel like like
He
he
was.
like
He
he
literally got
grunted into like the microphone at
he
press
got called a liar
conferences.
by James Harden.
Yeah,
That just goes to show you how bad he was. Like he was. I mean, everyone thought that when he first came on, he made the right moves, and we were hyped to get Harden. But once we started losing and we kept losing, it's like, well, what's next? And then he
and it
signed
seemed like
Paul
he
George.
wasn't really doing anything either.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't making he was making bad moves at the deadline. He was trading away or cutting players for nothing, like Champagny and Isaiah Joe.
Yep, Rick
Good
Champagny, man.
good players that would have benefited off the Sixers bench that could have benefited off the Sixers bench this postseason, but instead we were stuck with freaking what's his name, Demon Terry.
Yeah, who is not going to be on the team anymore.
Nope. Yeah, it's gonna be one of those guys. One of those two-way guys is gonna have to get cut for what's his name, KCP.
Yeah, and KCP is not going to be the only one either. There's going to be more players that's going to come
Yeah,
here
like
than KCP that want to chase a ring with
like
LeBron.
dude, what if Draymond wants to come here on a min?
I don't know if he would leave Golden State though.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But I do see what you mean. Someone like
Yeah.
that type of caliber of player, someone that's a bit of an aging veteran that still has, some gas left in the tank.
And he had declined his player option with the Warriors, and he was trying to be a recruiter to LeBron James, and it never worked.
Right. But I don't really think he's going to jump ship from Golden State just because of that.
No, it's probably liability.
Yeah, and Draymond coming in here, you never know how he's going to fit into a locker room. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Have you seen the way
Like,
he acts?
we don't need, someone punching another one of our players in the locker room, and
Yeah.
then we have to trade that player away because Draymond punched him in the
Oh my
face, and now they
goodness.
can't coexist on the
Yep.
team anymore. Like,
Damn Draymond.
He literally punched Jordan Poole in the face, and they had to trade away Jordan
Yep.
Poole because they couldn't coexist on the same team. like,
That's stupid.
like, dude, that's freaking ridiculous. Oh my
Oh my
goodness.
goodness. All right. Well, we did a good job today talking about LeBron James, and I can assure you that we are all very excited.
If you're not excited, there's something wrong.
Yeah. If you're not excited, there's something wrong with you. You know, I might have to go to the mental facility, but
Like, I don't know how you could not be excited for this.
yeah,
Like, even if you're just one of those people that's sitting there going like, oh, they're going to have to figure out how to all play with each other, blah, blah, blah. LeBron is like the smartest NBA player in
dude,
the
he's gonna
history of the game.
like, oh my goodness,
Like,
he's gonna
they'll figure it
transform these
out.
guys. He is going to transform these guys. I swear.
It's not like any of these guys are stupid, you know? Like,
No, they're not.
would you sit there and say Jaylen Brown does not have a high basketball IQ? No. Jaylen Brown,
Has a
they all have high
fantastic
basketball
basketball
IQ.
IQ.
They all have amazing basketball IQ. They
He
will
does.
figure it out. Like, if for people who are out there that are like, how are they going to mesh? How are they going to figure it out? They all need the ball
Like
in their hands.
they're gonna figure it out. Relax.
Like, it's not like it's Tobias Harris out there.
Yeah, Cobra
Like,
Cody, Tobias Harris, and freaking Kyle Lowry.
like we got players that have very different strengths that are all part of the starting five now.
Yeah.
Like, no one of them plays the exact same game.
So yeah, this will be the best starting lineup of the Eastern Conference without a doubt.
And this might be the best starting lineup that LeBron's ever had.
Yeah, it really could be.
Like, if you just take LeBron out of his teams and just do the other four starters and you line up the Sixers four starters against all of those, I'm pretty sure that the Sixers probably have the best
Probably
four.
have that best four.
Yeah, so
I mean, he has played with Luka and he has played with Dwayne Wade and Ray Allen, but I feel like it really all matters once the season starts.
oh yeah. And obviously they're not going to go freaking like 82-0.
They're
Like,
not. Relax.
they're not going to win every game. There's going to be games that they probably lose by like 25, and we're all going to be like, what the fuck's going on? But like, I'm not worried, dude.
No,
I'm not worried at all.
Nope.
And I'm just so freaking fired up.
I am
I'm
fired up.
so fired up.
This. So
And the Sixers went from being a team that is going to be hidden from the first couple of weeks because football is still going on to probably being the center of the attention.
Yep.
Even with football going
Even
on
with
because
football
LeBron James is
and
here.
the rise of hockey.
Like, has that ever happened before where the Sixers have dethroned the Eagles
I really
as
don't
the
think
main
so.
talking point of the city once their season
I
starts?
really don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Mhm.
Like, this is about to be a first for this city.
Yeah.
Where
It's going to be
like
crazy.
October 15th, we're going to be going nuts over a basketball game. Like,
Which is
not a football
crazy.
game in October, a basketball game
which
we're going to
is-
be going nuts over.
Which is crazy.
Like, that is something that I don't think I've ever been able to sit here and say.
Nope. And it's going to be real fun once this season starts. And
It is.
So
It's been a great show.
it has been. It has been a great emergency LeBron episode.
There had to be an emergency LeBron episode.
There had to be. There had to be.
I mean, it's such a big deal that literally it deserves its own show. It deserved its own 40-minute period.
It deserved it.
Yeah.
So we will see you guys